Hello. Can you guess where I am? I'm on my holidays. I'm on my holidays, bruv. Look at this. South Devon, Dawlish, South Devon, where the red rock meets the rails, meets the path, meets the sea. God. Yeah, I'm in holiday mode, in a reflective mode. Sorting my tan line out. Not bad. Not as bad as my granddad used to get. My gosh. He'd be arrested nowadays going around like that. Anyway, I wanted to do a little video about writing itself, about why we're here. Not why we're here in an existential kind of spiritual, what's it all about type thing, but why I'm here talking to my camera phone on the sea wall in Devon. You know, we can work out our own salvation about why we're here and what it's all about. What do you think this writing's all about anyway? That's what I'm doing. Trying to work it all out. Say hello. Beep beep. Yeah. See you later, driver. Yeah, anyway, so I wanted to do a little video about writing itself and about the craft and the graft. And this one's going to be about the graft. The fucking slog. About what a bloody slog it is sometimes, and a little insight into how I do it. I was looking at that beach and I thought that writing the graft is a lot like dumping sand, basically. We're dumping sand into a sand pit, and then the craft is making the sandcastles out of it. And it's a process, like everything, it's a process. But magical things happen along the way, and in the end, the graft sort of pays off. I don't know, depends how you measure success. If you enjoy doing it, then that's success in itself, isn't it? So anyway, what is the point? Why do we write? Why sit there for hours on end fucking pissing about them words? That fucking word came. The point of writing is to express ourselves in a creative way, to engage in the creative act. And there are many forms: art, dance, drama, painting, poetry. I'm sure you can think of many more. But let's stick with writing. And what's the specific intention of that desire? Well, it is to make someone, usually that you don't know, but you know, anyone. The point is to make someone believe that an entirely... Here's another one. Fuck off! Keep that fucking racket down! The point is, the specific intention is to make somebody believe that an entirely fictional series of events actually happened. That's what it's all about. You've got to make something up, and then you've got to make someone believe that it happened, which is a bit of an art form in itself. So what do you need for that? Well, having an idea helps. Notes, just think of it, what ifs, notes, ideas, what ifs. Notice things, you know, carry a pen and paper around with you and think, I wonder what would happen if such and such did such and such to his such and such. Oh God, what if he got his such and such trapped in a thingy? What if he got his thingy trapped in a such and such? You get what I mean. But everything starts with an idea, right? Thoughts become things. Sometimes not good. Yeah, but there's no getting away from it, people. You have to just sit down and do it. There's no getting away from it. Sit at a table with your laptop or even a pen and paper and just start writing it down. Start getting it out. No expectations, just start. If you've never written a thing, I hadn't written a thing before I started. I mean, I know we're only focusing on Fate of Douglas Blatters, but I'll let you in onto a little secret. I've done a couple of others. So, you know, I've been in the game a while now. This is why I feel like I'm sort of semi-qualified to be chatting shit at you on the sea wall in beautiful South Devon. Yeah, the first draft, it is not going to be perfect at all. Far from it. It'll probably be shade. Vomit draft. That's why they call it the vomit draft. Just get it out. Sick it up. Sick up that vomit draft, because when you sift through said table of sick, there may be not necessarily a diamond, not even necessarily gold, platinum, a jewel. Maybe there might be a couple of quid in it, and you might be able to use those couple of quid, invest that 2 quid wisely, and you might be able to come up with something. Yeah. Hone it, work at it. Writing is rewriting. That's the graft. Get your vomit draft done. Get your vomit draft done. And if it's any good, you think, yeah, I found a few quid in this plate of sick, and then maybe you can invest that money in your next draft. And all right, there we go. Yeah, but just fill your sandpit up, people. Fill that sandpit up. Dump that fucking sand and think, yeah, I might be able to make a little castle out of that. Could be a 3-story castle with a fucking double garage as well. You never know. Popular misconceptions writing. It's not glamorous. It's a solo mission. You're on your own. You're fucked. Just you and your laptop. You know, painters don't paint in the street and go, look at me, I'm painting a painting. They sit in lofts, or rooms, caravans, sheds, fuck knows. But they sit there and they work at it, and they don't go on painting a painting. So yeah, is it finished? No, don't want to see it then. I'll come back when it's finished. And that's what writing and rewriting is. You're working at it, Eventually, you should know when to put your brush down, but we'll get onto that. We'll get onto that later. I like to write while I'm still in work mode. I'm quite lucky. Where I work at a college, and there's a good staff room, and there's tea nearby that I can just keep coming back to. Endless refills. Like spoons, I do spoons on the weekend, and I commute there. I treat it like work. I treat it like I'm going to my job. 9 o'clock in the morning I'm in spoons when I'm in writing work mode. 9 o'clock in the morning I'll be there, on the dot, bowler hat, umbrella, fucking eggs Benedict and 2 bits of black pudding and a fucking endless refill please. And I'm there. Same with work, stay in work mode. Don't go home and have a shower and get changed and think, I just watch Emmerdale. I just watch Emmerdale Farm. Not Emmerdale Farm anymore, it's just called Emmerdale. Pack a lot more story in. Yeah, but it's just you and the blank page and you're on your own. But the beauty of that is you have complete control. All down to you. Closest you get to playing God, mate. Channel the magic, make the magic happen. We'll get onto that in the next video. We'll talk about all that. But I stick to what I call like the 3 Ds. Kurt Angle's got the 3 I's, intensity, integrity and intelligence. I've got the 3 Ds, which is discipline, desire and dedication. And discipline to me is 1,000 words a day, not every day, when I'm in writing mode. Last one I did 1,000 words a day for 3 months. October, November, December. I did 1,000 words a day, October, November, December. By the end of it, by New Year's Day, I had a vomit draft, half decent vomit draft. I found at least like £4.50 in that plate of sick, and I invested it. I invested that £4.50. It's not finished, but this is an ongoing concern. Yeah. and you've got the desire. You've got to want to do it. You've got to want to do it, and do it for you. Don't do it for anyone else. Don't do it for trends. Don't do it because of what's selling, or, you know, oh well, this seems to be quite popular. Yeah, but is that what you're into? Don't come second at being somebody else. Come first at being yourself. I could give Matt and Luke Goss a run for their money, couldn't I? That Bros documentary, they were coming out with some fucking good philosophical stuff on that. Rome wasn't built in a day, and fuck me, is that true? But we haven't got the time that Rome had. That was my personal favourite. Yeah, desire. You've got to want to do it for you. You've got to like it, and you've got to live with it. For how long, who knows? If you just want to do a splurge, do a vomit draft, 1,000 words a day for 90 days, just fucking cane it for 90 days, mate. The discipline of doing it. Make it a habit. Make it a habit, mate. Forget about whatever else you want to do. Just think, oh, how much time do I spend watching telly? I'm not going to be to judge who does what. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to say don't watch fucking the telly, don't do this, don't do that. But you can make time. You can make time. I write roughly 1,000. I can write at roughly 1,000 words an hour. So if I give myself, that's if I'm in flow, in flux, in-flight entertainment. That's if the juices are flowing. So I can do, you know, happily just a couple of hours just slogging it out, and I'll have, you know, 1,200, 1,500 words maybe. But that's just me. Everyone's different, and there's no exact science for it. But you've got to keep going. You've got to keep going with it, and don't worry about anyone else, because no one cares. Don't even tell anyone. Don't even tell anyone you're doing it. Look mysterious. Stay Mysterio. Pardon me, little sausage and chips and curry sauce and strawberry cornettos coming back up. Ooh. Yeah, no one cares, mate. Just keep going, keep going. Hit your word count. No one's watching. You can fuck off. Yeah, no one's watching. They'll have it. They'll check it out when you're done. But keep showing up. Just keep showing up. Hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself accountable, and then you can just watch it grow. And you think, oh my god! After like 10 days, you'll be like, wow, 10,000 words. That's pretty cool. Didn't know I had it in me. You'll surprise yourself. You might just surprise yourself with what you're capable of. Hit that word count. They say the hardest thing about exercising is putting your gear on. So, you know, put your gear on. Get your bloody PE kit on, children. And even if you've forgotten your PE kit, you don't fancy it, oh, I'm fucking tired, can't be bothered. You haven't got your PE kit? Fucking do it in your pants then. Do your bloody hit your word count in your pants. Literally, or, you know, metaphorically. I've done many a word count in my pants, and I've forgotten my towel, and I had to drip dry as a consequence. Yeah, do it even when you don't want to do it, and you think, yeah, I had some of that. I had a bit of that. Yeah. Get your kit on, mate. Get your kit on. Even if you've got to do it in your pants, mate. You might just surprise yourself. Alright, driver. Hey! Ha! Yo! Buy me boot, you bastard! There they go. There they go, to have a lovely time. But yeah, dump that sand. Hit that word count. Get your kit on. You might just surprise yourself. There might be a few quid in them there plates of sick. Anyway, that was that's that. We'll leave it at there for now, and we're going to walk this sausage, chips, curry sauce, and strawberry cornetto off. So yeah, check it out. I'll leave you with that, boys and girls. And we'll see you next time on Rural Rampage, where we will be discussing the more sort of mystical, intangible, where do you get your ideas and inspiration from type things. Yeah? But until then, TTFN. Peace.